Okay, guys. So this this is the first encounter. So good night. How are you today?
Hi, teacher. Good evening.
Good evening, teacher and partners.
Okay, perfect. So let's start with the activity for today. Please let me know if you can see my screen. I'm gonna share with you some slides. Okay,
Teacher,
can you see
sorry.
my screen?
No.
No, yet.
Teacher, ¿may I speak Spanish?
Yes, no worries. Dime.
Okay. Yo voy a ser sincera, yo no estoy bien preparada por razones médicas. Entonces yo llegué bastante atrasada. Estoy tratando como de organizar, pues, ponerme en contexto de todo. Así que voy a hacer mi mayor esfuerzo, pero quiero dar claro que no estoy nada preparada, pero voy a hacer mi intento.
Listo, Natalia, no te preocupes, chicos. Sí, let's switch to Spanish. Este es un espacio que ustedes tienen para aprovechar, para pues desarrollar ese conocimiento que vienen construyendo en la universidad. Yo no los voy a juzgar si se equivocan, por favor, hablen. Si de pronto no saben cómo decir alguna palabra en inglés, pregúntenme, porque ese es el punto de estos encuentros, que ustedes aprendan y se sientan cómodos. A futuro ustedes van a estar aquí donde estoy yo y van a tener que tomar el rol y ser los profesores. Entonces, estos espacios los hizo la universidad específicamente, pues precisamente para eso, para que podamos desarrollar esas habilidades y esas capacidades que hemos estado pues aprendiendo de forma en gramática, por decirlo así, y pues recuerden que también al estudiar virtual y no tener como mucha comunicación como con los profesores, pues este es el espacio perfecto para que ustedes se puedan soltar y puedan hablar. ¿Listo? Entonces, no quiero que sean tímidos. Si tienen alguna pregunta, si de pronto yo oigo algo en inglés y ustedes no entienden, por favor háganmelo saber. Eh, de una forma amable, pues les pido que pues participen, que nos disfrutemos este espacio. Pues yo estoy muy emocionada por estar aquí, pues por ayudarles, pues quiero que me vean como una amiga más, como pues su profesora, la persona que les va a ayudar y que los va a orientar en este tiempo. Y pues también, pues ya ustedes tienen mi contacto, mi Skype, por ahí me pueden escribir si necesitan el material, si hay algo que no entienden, yo estoy abierta y ah, pues yo trabajo, pero pues en cualquier momento del día les estaré respondiendo y estaré muy, muy pendiente de ustedes. ¿Listo?
Thank you, tutor.
Thank you too.
Okay, perfect. So, let's start. I just wanted to be sure. Quiero estar segura si pueden ver la pantalla. Voy a compartir con ustedes unas diapositivas. ¿Las pueden ver? Can you see my screen?
Yes, teacher.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect. Okay, that's perfect. So, well, guys, first of all, I want to introduce myself. Quiero pues presentarme con ustedes. My name is Lori o Lauri, como me quieran llamar. I'm 21 years old. Right now, I'm in the last semester of degree in English. I have experience teaching English since last year because I work in an institute here in Bucaramanga. Actually, I live here in Bucaramanga. Um, of Also, I have experience in teaching because last semester I was in my pedagogical practices. Remember that here in this on the university we have two different practices. That is the virtual practices and the face-to-face practices. But of course, due to the pandemic, I could not assist to the high school. But yeah, last semester I was in my pedagogical practice one, and well, right now I'm here with you. I'm so excited, as I mentioned, to be here. This is a space for you guys. Any doubt or any question that you have, please ask me. I'm here to help you. I'm here to support you. And yeah, that's like pretty much about myself. Okay, so let's move on. Now I'm gonna share with you the agenda for today. So first we are going to start with a warm up con una actividad de calentamiento. Then we have an opening questions. The third point, we have the article or video summary that it was related with the reading and well, the material that I just sent you to Skype today or yesterday, I think. And finally, we have some discussion questions, okay? So let's switch to Spanish, guys. Por favor, no se les olvide tomarle pantallazo aquí a la clase de que pues asistieron. Recuerden que este es el primer encuentro y pues tengo entendido que tienen que hacer una reflexión, creo que por cada uno de los encuentros, ¿o estoy mal?
Yes, teacher, reflection and evidence.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, please do not forget. Yes? Okay, please do not forget to take evidence. Don't forget the screenshot and the reflection. Of course, I'm gonna let you know the recording. I'm gonna give you the link for the recording just in case that maybe you forgot something or you just want to review again the recording. So you're gonna have that. I'm gonna send you that through Skype, and also you're gonna have access in this group on Teams. So guys, let's start with a warm up. I just wanna hear you. I want to you please introduce yourself. Like let me know what you are studying degree in English. Why do you like English, for example? I just wanted to know everything about you, like if you are single or if you are married, if you have kids. Okay, so who wants to be the first?
Me?
Okay, perfect. It will be Dalila?
Yes,
You want to
teacher,
start?
I'm Dalila.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, teacher. Saying that my peers, my level English is so is a low because for me is some difficult to practice because every day I work, I have a son, and I must to be attend to my house and other things. Yes. So in this case, I do my best effort to try to explain, and the idea is that you can understand me. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
My name is Dalila Vega. I live in Ibagué. It's just for a few or some months because I am to visit my mom. Yes, I'm I am to the seventh semester, and I have a son. He's called Simon. He has 9 years old. I'm working in a natural center. I am saleswoman.
Okay.
And I have 6 brothers.
Okay.
In this case, there are 3 women and 3 men. Yes. My father lives in Tunja, Boyacá. My mother lives here in Ibagué City, and in this moment I am single. My expectative for this space to especially English conversation course,
Yes.
learn every time more and more, and perfection. I don't know what say perfeccionar. but I want to improve my level English, my skills like speaking, listening, especially speaking because sometimes I am shy. Yes, especially when I won't express moods or emotion that I don't know why explain. Yes.
Okay.
In Spanish, I can explain so good, but is the objective more important for this semester, for this year? No more, teacher. Thanks for pay attention.
Okay, thank you so much, Dalila. That was a really good speech. Un buen discurso. As I mentioned, no worries. I'm here to help you. I'm here to support you. Estoy aquí para ustedes. You're gonna see that at the end of this course, you're gonna get some skills and you're gonna improve your speaking skills and also your listening skills. So, al final de estos encuentros tenemos 8 oportunidades, tenemos buen material para trabajar y se van a dar cuenta que si le ponemos empeño entre todos juntos, al final de estos encuentros se van a dar cuenta de qué tanto han mejorado y pues, como les digo, les van a quedar los links de la grabación. Cada vez que hagamos una clase, ustedes van a ver en qué han mejorado, se los prometo. Yo también estuve ahí y sé qué es lo que se siente. Estas clases también las tomé yo. So, who's gonna be next? ¿Quién quiere ser el siguiente? Don't be shy. Todos tienen que pasar.
Hi, teacher.
Hi.
My name is student Edwin Fabián Rojas Vaquero.
Okay.
I live in Villavicencio. I like sport soccer. I am 33 years old. I student in the second semester.
Okay.
My difficulties are being I have more time to have the four skill of speaking, listening, reading, and reading. I very low and hope to have become an excellent teacher. Realmente, mil disculpas, profe, la verdad se me dificulta bastante el inglés.
No, no te
Espero
preocupes,
esforzarme.
Edwin. No te preocupes. Si le pones empeño, I promise you, te prometo que vas a ver las mejoras. Y vas a mejorar muchísimo. I promise you. But you need to speak. Necesitan hablar. If you don't know how to say something, si no saben cómo decir algo, hazme, pregúntenme. Yo se los envío por el chat y practicamos juntos la pronunciación. ¿Listo? So don't worry.
Okay,
No te
teacher,
preocupes.
please. Thank you, classmate.
Okay. Who wants to be next? ¿Quién quiere ser el siguiente? A ver. Todos tenemos que pasar.
Hi.
Hi, Natalia.
I am nervous. Okay.
Okay.
My name is Natalia Vergara Mena. Okay. Sorry, I'm nervous. Really. My level is quite low. I have not had the opportunity to practice it much. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's continue. I live in Turbo, Antioquia. I am 22 years old. I am a student the bachelor degree in foreign language with emphasis in English. The seventh semester. How do you say semester?
Semester. Yeah. Semester.
Okay. Okay, I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. Okay, I living with my mother, my grandmother, my stepfather. My father lives in Costa Rica. I have two brothers and two new. Sorry, I don't remember. Sobrinos, new
Nephew.
nephews. Okay, and two nephews and girl and boy. I have the his name Zeus.
Okay. So you like pets. ¿Te gustan las mascotas?
I like it. It's so cute. Is the pigs so cute? I like listen to music. My favorite music is K-pop. Is so favorite. Um, I like anime. Yes, yo creo que ya es como mi introducción.
Okay, thank you so much, Natalia. That was so nice, so funny. Pues, perfecto. Entonces, who wants to be the next? Sorry. Who's
Me.
missing? Okay, wonderful.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. My name
Sorry,
is
Kat.
Katy Elena Medrano Palacios. I am from Turbo, Antioquia. I live in Buenos Aires neighborhood. I am a student of bachelor's degree in foreign languages with emphasis in English at University. I am in 7th semester. I am 22 years old. In my free time, I watch TV and I listen to music. I had a daughter, she is 2 months. My great wish is to improve my listening and reading and speaking skill in English. My mother is housewife and my father is public accounting. I had to I had one brother and I had sister. And it's all. It's all. I finished, teacher.
Okay, thank you so much, Kathy. So, Giselle, you are missing.
Greetings, classmates. My name is Giselle Gomez. I am from Cartagena, Colombia. I am studying foreign languages with emphasis in English. I am 22 years old. I have three siblings, one sister and two brothers. I like music. I don't know.
Okay, you said that you like music, right?
Yes.
Okay, what kind of music do you like?
Mm, pop music, bachata music, salsa music, K-pop
Colom
music,
Colombian music, then.
so.
Okay, that's nice. And what do you like to do in your free time?
In my free time, I like to watch series, read, um, what is it? Webtoons, sleep.
Okay, sleeping. Okay. Guys, is there something else that you want to share with me? ¿Hay algo más que quieran compartir conmigo o con sus compañeros? Por lo que veo, you all are in 7th semester. Todos están en séptimo semestre, ¿sí?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
All of,
Teacher,
all of you. How was the experience? ¿Cómo ha sido la experiencia? How has been the experience on the university? How do you take it like? Why do you decided to study like virtual instead of like face-to-face university? ¿Por qué decidieron estudiar así de pronto en virtual en vez de pronto hacer la licenciatura presencial? ¿Quién quiere compartir conmigo?
Okay, me, I'm not teacher. La verdad yo hablo, pero lo que usted dice, a veces pueda que la gramática no esté correcta, pero es muy cierto lo que usted dijo y es que realmente hablando es que uno puede darse cuenta qué errores comete y definitivamente hay que soltar la lengua porque créame
Sí.
que anteriormente a mí me daba mucho miedo hablar. Pero ahorita sé que me equivoco, pero igual eso me motiva pues a seguir hablando porque a través de eso uno mejora.
Of course, you're
Entonces, tiene
right.
toda la razón. Okay, so I decide study in virtual form because first thing was that I am presented to the university presential, but they don't accepted me.
Okay.
So in this time, I don't have work. And for that reason, I would want study in presential, and
Okay.
then I begin to working. So I don't have so time. So I decide that mm, mm, since I was a girl, a pretty girl, I always wanted to study.
Okay.
In high school, I was the best student because for me the education is so important to working in your abilities, in your skills, in your. It's important that we prepare our knowledge and. For many aspects, especially aspects professional, personal, like confidence, or I don't know.
Confidence. Okay, yeah,
Yes,
confidence,
confidence.
confianza. Mhm.
In this case, myself, because I read that if you learn other language, you can win more confidence in yourself.
That's
And
right.
is really because it is one of the experience that I probado. And
Like being true.
yes, in this case, I decided study at the UNAC because this university is the schedule is comfortable with my schedule because when I say last year I work, my schedule of the work is since 10 a.m.
Okay.
Until 7 p.m. As well, I must to prepare my son to his school. I must clean my house. I must clean my work, attend to people. Some are are many things that I must to do. Yes, at the university. Me permite,
Allows me. Ya
allows
te lo
me,
escribo.
yes,
Yeah.
or organize my time, and it has been a little difficult, or some difficult because since this moment I have I have came with all, and I hope can continue to my process because I want really I want to perfection the language. Also, I want to learn many language. For example, Francés, for example, Italian. But my goal of the language to learn is Mandarin. So
Oh,
is is the most a goal that I want to alcanzar,
reach out.
to reach out. Yes.
Yeah.
So it's all teacher. Thanks for pay attention.
Okay, that was a really nice speech, Dalila. Thank you so much for sharing your experience with us. Muchísimas gracias por compartir tu experiencia con nosotros. You have a really good goals, tienes buenas metas, and I'm pretty sure that you're gonna be able to reach those goals. And one day you're gonna learn Mandarin. I hope so. Espero que alguna
Yes.
vez that's so difficult. Oh my God. I don't even think about that. Siquiera he pensado en eso.
Yes.
English is pretty much, yeah.
No.
Okay. I thought since I was a child.
Okay. Okay, guys. Someone else wants to share something before to move on. ¿Alguien más quiere compartir algo antes de pasar a las preguntas abiertas?
Okay, teacher.
Me, teacher.
Thank you.
Okay, perfect. I like
continue.
this. You're gonna speak. Okay.
Because it touched me. My first option was another career in face-to-face, but I did not pass the exam. And at UNAC, my second option was to study English.
Oh,
And
okay.
so here I am. But I realized that this career is better to face because the experience is better, the interaction is better, and the learning is much better. But I hate.
Yes, Kathy?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Did you
Because it
finish
touched.
or you
Yes.
just okay. Okay, so you prefer face-to-face environments. Prefieres
Yes.
okay. That's a good point. But I think that most of you now I check that you have sons and daughters, so you have responsibilities, and I think that it's easier for you to study virtual because of the schedules, and you can organize your time. The classes are not mandatory, so you're able to attendance or assist the classes, and then just check the recordings. Pues la universidad no, las clases no son pues obligatorias, pero pues les da la oportunidad a ustedes de, sí, porque muchas veces cuando hacen las clases, por lo menos veo que todos trabajan, entonces pues todos tienen que estar en el trabajo o si en algún momento alguna conferencia, no creo que desde el trabajo la puedan tomar. Bueno, no sé qué posibilidades tengan. Okay, Edwin, do you want to share something?
Thank you, teacher. Congratulations, the classmate who had learned a grade like behavior and grading as much I can from your teacher. The university is great because of my work in the police.
Oh,
Manage, yes. The university study at distance.
virtual.
My work is the one to be graduate and would like to have an excellent
Okay.
foundation to teaching children and adults the school second language, so they understand. I know it's difficult. Realmente, pues, agradecerle a la oportunidad a la universidad, a la profesora, a las compañeras, que espero poder lograr un aprendizaje lo más importante que pueda. Pues realmente sí se me dificulta, como les digo, trato de hacer lo que más puedo y voy a aprovechar este tiempo para poder realmente esforzarme al máximo y aparte poder montar más adelante y querer una fundación para adultos y para los niños que puedan aprender una segunda lengua. Quiero que realmente no sea un tropiezo en sus metas y poder ser un maestro pues ejemplar. Thank you, teacher.
Okay. Thank you so much, Edwin. That was so nice. You have a really good thinking. Tienes un buen pensamiento about the foundation de la fundación. That is a really good idea. Not everybody has the opportunity to learn a second language. No todos tienen la oportunidad de aprender una segunda lengua. And of course, the money and the time is required to learn a new language. El tiempo y el dinero son las cosas que se necesitan, because most of the time, but ourselves, we are not able. Entonces, yes, who's gonna talk?
Yes, teacher, thank you. Incluso ahorita, por ahí en 10 minutos, me tengo que ir por mi trabajo. Pero,
dale, no te preocupes, Edwin.
Thank you.
Okay, perfect. Please let me know when you're gonna leave the room, okay? Déjame saber cuando ya te vayas.
Teacher, and me.
You.
Okay.
Okay, Natalia.
Okay. It was the opportunity thanks to Generation E, a professional career.
Okay.
How do you pronounce career?
How pronounce career?
Career. Okay, career.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, sorry. I was able to study. I always like language. Sorry, I don't remember the pronunciation. Although,
Although
it is quite complex to learning English online. I continue to the make of effort. My experience has been, how do you pronounce gratificante? Gratificante?
Gratifying, yeah.
Gratifying since I started from scratch. All hope, ay, sorry, es que no sé cómo pronunciar bien esa palabra, se me olvida.
Aunque, ok, although is aunque, pero también.
Also, es como
although,
process, also process has been shown. I have learned little by little.
Little by little, okay.
I like learning is the more is the much is more, okay, no sé cómo decirlo, como es muy
is the most, porque vas a decir que es como superior, sí.
Okay, it is the most important I like about the cultures. And I think I excite the learning about the knowing English. I would like to learn Korean and Japanese.
Okay. You have really good goals. Oh my gosh, you want to learn a lot of languages. I like that. You're gonna make it, guys. Ustedes lo van a lograr. If you just propose and be disciplined, si se lo proponen y son disciplinados, because you know that this requires time. Esto requiere tiempo. I know you're gonna make. Lo van a lograr. Entonces, chicos, let's move on. I just wanted to thank you to participate. Gracias por participar. As I mentioned, guys, this is really important. This is a space for you. So, please don't be shy, no sean tímidos y preguntemos cuando tengamos alguna duda. ¿Listo? Entonces, remember the material that I just sent you, right? The material, it was a teaching, it was a reading, sorry, about teaching social emotional skills critical in pandemic. So, we are going to take 1 minute, each one of you, and we are going to read these questions. We have this one that is, can each one of you tell us how the pandemic changed your life? ¿Cómo la pandemia cambió su vida? How was it? And the second question is, did it affect your personal life and your families? So guys, you're gonna have 1 minute to think and organize your ideas. Try to prepare something really short, like how the pandemic changed your life, cómo la pandemia cambió sus vidas, how did you feel, cómo recuerdan que se sintieron, how did you feel about it, how was the experience, and also if this pandemic affect your personal life and your families. Okay, so you have 1 minute. Please organize your ideas. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. And we are gonna discuss those questions in 1 minute. Okay.
Teacher.
Okay, perfect. Time's up. Kathy, you want to be the first?
Ah, pensé que está.
No worries. It's
Okay.
something really short. Just share with me your experience, like something short, like how the pandemic affect your personal life, and your family, and like how did you feel about it?
Uh, Accord the first question, the pandemic really changed my life very little. I only had appetite. How do you pronounce appetite?
Appetite, yeah.
I only had an appetite because I eat a lot. And I feel anxiety,
Anxiety,
anxiety
yeah.
all the time. I was using alcohol, antibacterial gel, and we could only got according to the time the car ended. And according the two question, my family um, was affected because my father was infected with COVID SARS
Oh,
and they hospitalized him for several days and he was in How do you pronounce oxygen?
Oxígeno?
Yes,
Oxygen.
oxygen.
Yes.
And very, very, very bad. Casi se va al otro lado. Le dio muy fuerte ese COVID a mi papá, pero gracias a Dios ya estamos bien.
Okay. I'm really sorry about that.
Yes,
Sounds difficult. Okay. So you like got impacted by COVID. O sea, tu familia fue
yes,
impactada por el COVID and you like live COVID in really, really close.
yes.
Okay, Kathy, thank you so much. So, Giselle,
Hi,
please share
teacher.
with me. Oh, Edwin, you need to leave?
Yes, teacher.
Okay,
I'm family somewhere very verse and good. And the true herbs use annoy and business on the people and after and my work in the police. I was cute, complicated,
complicated.
complicated by
Yes.
the people and the law. Uh, Really, thanks go. Every Jones was fine, good toes. Gracias a Dios, my family good. Bien, todos bien, gracias a Dios, apegados a mi Dios y pues fue una unión muy realmente con la familia y pues todo estuvo bien. Thank you, teacher. Realmente ya me tengo que ir.
Okay, no worries, Edwin. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day and have a good shift. Tenga un
Please,
excelente
teacher.
resto de día y buen turno.
Okay, teacher. Thank you, classmate. Thank you, teacher. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, partner. Bye bye.
Okay, Dalila, you're next. I
Yes,
want to hear
teacher.
you.
Okay. Really, in pandemic, my life no changing.
Well,
Or
you are talking about past, so it will be like did not change or didn't change. O sea, de que no cambió. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Didn't change. Not much because before the pandemic, my life was loneliness.
Lonely?
Loneliness, yes. Because for me, to be alone, it feels so good. I like to be alone. In this aspect, no, in the personal aspect. Then in the professional aspect, did not change because the education virtual to continue normally.
Okay.
And in my family, I live with them all the time. And the other aspect that changed was the manner to study with my son Simon, because his classes were in home, so was or were a little difficult because basically I had to be his teacher.
Oh, okay.
But this was good for me because I could practice my skills, because I am a student to be teacher.
Okay, yes.
Finally, Simon and me learned to live together especially to learn together was one aspect important that he and me.
Okay.
Okay. Next question say that I I think that this aspect that pandemic just affected my life in the economic part because I don't work for a few time, so I must to pay, for example, my house, my food. Uh, so I think that just pandemic affected my economic,
Okay. Yeah, it did affect everybody with the economy. Eso
especially
afectó a todo el mundo.
yes.
That was the
Yes.
most important part.
And teacher, I think
Yes.
that the emotional health depends that you are in your soul, because if you are positive soul, nothing can
Affect you.
nothing can yes, nothing affect you, your emotion. I try to be with positive emotion. Could be in pandemic, or when I am in a difficult in a difficult situation, economic or familiar.
Okay.
I think that the health, excuse me, emotional health is the most important than work, than study. So the article, I think that the reflection is that first is your emotional health, and the other things could be weight.
Mm. Okay. Yeah, you're right, Dalila. That's the most important.
Tutor and
The
me.
emotional. Yes. Who's next?
Let's continue. You explain. Adalila.
Oh, yeah. You're right, Dalila. The emotional health, or well, I think that's the most important because it's the thing that keep us strong. If you don't like are strong and don't keep positive, let's say in that way, si no lo mantienes positivo, the pandemic really affect people's life. Of course, like their mental health was um, like a problem, let's say in that way. There are a lot of people who died because of depression. Mucha gente murió por depresión, ni siquiera porque they have maybe an economic, or maybe they were sick from, or they were hit by the COVID or something. People died because of the loneliness, because of the depression, because they could not like get out of their houses. So yes, that's the most important. You have a good point, Dalila.
Thanks, Bruce.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, teacher.
I pandemic changed my life in life. Okay, sorry. Sorry si me equivoco.
Okay.
I don't know feel that the pandemic will change my life much in terms of aislamiento.
Isolation.
Isolation. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
isolations. Since I really like being at home. I like. Okay, I was more a question of perspective, since how the level of the contamination, uh, the crazy, how the animals go, or how Natural reset. Rested or reset? Rested.
Yeah, rested.
Okay. And in my life and my family is how, okay, also being the more careful with contact with other it's strawberries. Sorry, how do you pronounce
Strangers.
it's
Strangers. Yeah.
it's okay, it's strangers. When leaving home, my mom contracted COVID too. O twins, ¿se puede decir twins para decir dos veces?
No, no, no. Twins
No,
is cuando hablamos
es
de que son gemelos.
gemelos,
It will
cierto,
be
son
twice.
gemelos. ¿Es twice?
Twice. Twice.
Twice,
Ya.
ok.
La voy a escribir. Dale.
Ok, se escribe twice, ¿no?
Yes. TWICA. Twice.
Ok, COVID twice. Whenever when or when have the antibacterial gel, when we come back being sprayed with the alcohol. Is how do you pronounce alcohol? Is in English?
Alcohol.
Alcohol. Okay.
Yes.
Alcohol. It did not come back the more unit as the family, as a family, and forced forced used to be more careful in the what we grow.
Okay, so you mentioned that the alcohol didn't combat like well, or did it was useless combating the COVID-19. Dices que el alcohol fue, pues, no sirvió para nada. Useless.
No, pero era como vas a respirar, usa alcohol, el alcohol, el alcohol, el alcohol, el alcohol. Era como, ok, entendemos, pero no creo que esto vaya a resolver mucho.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah,
Sí.
the COVID just spread out. There's no place on this world that doesn't have COVID-19. No hay ningún lugar en el mundo en que no tenga COVID-19, pero pues.
Okay, yes.
Sí.
Is my perspective is the pandemic, ¿cómo se dice? Combatir.
Battle. Like
Okay,
battle.
is for batter is the 5 years old.
Okay.
Como para poderla combatir, yo creo que tienen que haber años de estudio. Por ahí 5.
Yes. Yes. It's something that what we need to live. Tenemos que vivir con el COVID. That is like another disease. Es otra enfermedad, and we need to live with that. Like the cancer, like pneumonia, like VIH, like any other like influence, like any other disease.
La
It's
fiebre
the
aviar.
same. Yeah. Okay, Giselle, you were about to say something.
Okay, in my case, the pandemic changed my daily routine, communication with my friends and other family members, affect my personal life because I don't feel good when I don't wear a mask. I was out of work, but I was with my family. So uh, the pandemic was difficult.
Yes, it changed your like your daily life. Cambió tu vida diaria.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, girls, thank you so much for sharing your experience with me. So, we are almost done. This is the last um, step for today. Mm. So, I sent you the reading, like the I think yesterday. So, the reason why I sent you the reading, it was because I wanted to, of course, read the reading and also share with me a summary, or well, share with us a summary about. In my case, I think that it will be a summary, but I would like to hear, me gustaría escuchar What do you like the most? ¿Qué más les gustó de la of the reading de la actividad? What do you think is the most important part, or what information, qué información called your attention? And you're gonna have 2 minutes. So you need to organize your ideas. I'm gonna give you a minute for that. Well, 2 minutes. And then I'm gonna turn on my stopwatch. Voy a prender el cronómetro y I'm gonna record. A grabar those 2 minutes. So you need to, as I mentioned, organize your ideas and try to speak for 2 minutes at least. No more than that. So if you exceed those 2 minutes, I'm gonna interrupt you. Si exceden los 2 minutos, la voy a interrumpir, le voy a decir, bueno, ya pasaron los 2 minutos. Or if you are missing minutes or seconds, si les hace falta, les voy a decir como, you're missing 20 seconds or you are missing 1 minute, okay? But feel free to talk about the reading. How did you feel about it? What do you think emotional and social learning are important as a teachers, for example, or as a students? Okay, so you have 2 minutes since now, and then you're gonna share your ideas with us, okay? This is an exercise that we are gonna do every single class because I think this is important so you can, as I mentioned, and it's repeatedly, but you're gonna organize your ideas in a quiet amount of time. Van a organizar sus ideas en un periodo de tiempo corto. Y pues este ejercicio les va a ayudar mucho a soltar la lengua, to speak, and also to get new vocabulary. Van a adquirir nuevo vocabulario porque van a sentir la necesidad de hablar y de decir cosas nuevas. So you have 2 minutes since now. And when the 2 minutes over, cuando los 2 minutos se acaben, les voy a dejar saber para que empiecen una por una to share your summary, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Perfect.
Tutor, no puedo ver la imagen. O sea,
Oh, sorry.
ay, Dios mío. ¿Es el resumen sobre el texto?
Yes, the summary. Or as I mentioned, Natalia, puedes compartir conmigo qué fue lo que más te gustó, qué te llamó la atención, qué piensas del social learning or del emotional learning. The SEL is something that call my attention. Entonces, 2 minutes is not a bill, it's not a huge amount of time, but yeah. So the 2 minutes start now until 9:06. Okay.
Ok. Me disculpa, sino que salí corriendo a comprar algo, porque si no iban a cerrar la tienda.
No, tranquila.
Ya voy a sacar mis pedacitos favoritos.
No, tranquila, amiga. ¿Qué tranquila? Si eso que me ves. Solo quería ser amable cogiéndole la... No, yo no quiero que seas amable conmigo, déjame tranquila.
Natalia, please turn off your microphone.
Ay, sí, enseguida. Sorry.
That.
Voy.
Pero ¿por qué me tratas así? Yo solo quería cogerle la funda. Ay, solo me quieres
Okay, girls, time's up. So you already have 2 minutes. I'm gonna prepare my stopwatch. And I want to listen, Giselle.
No he terminado.
Okay, no worries. But girls, as I
Okay,
mentioned,
teacher,
this is an exercise that we are gonna do on every single class. So you need to read every single material that I'm gonna I'll be sending you. Sorry, and keep in mind that you need to prepare this summary for every single class. Okay, this is a task for you. Okay, is someone ready? ¿Hay alguien que ya esté listo?
me teacher, if you want, I can to start.
Okay, perfect. Let me just adjust my stopwatch and I'm gonna let you know when you can start, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, you can start now. Remember,
Okay.
if you exceed those 2 minutes, I'm gonna interrupt you. Si te excedes de los 2 minutos, te voy a interrumpir, te voy a decir, ya se acabó el tiempo y veremos qué tanto pudiste hablar. Y si te hace falta, igual pues también te voy a decir, ¿ok?
Okay, teacher.
Perfecto, bueno, ahora sí, ya.
Okay, I'm going to talking about the article called teaching social emotional skills critical in pandemic. This article was so important to me. Read the article teach me how try to teach in the future to students. So the article mentioned the important about our mental health and his importance in the education or in the learning process. For example, if you are a teacher or if you are a student, yes, it's so important in both parts. The article mentioned some skills, especially emotional. This article or these skills are divided into 5 areas about the article. These areas are recognizing control of emotions, steering and positive objectives, showing sympathy, positive relationships, and
Relationship.
developing relationships, developing and keeping positive relationships, making responsible decision. Yes. So important is to learn or teach other person. Another important aspect to the article, first
Okay,
important.
Dalila, time's up.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. I like that you're so good trying to like with your speech because you are able to keep a conversation and you're able to, like organize your ideas to be able to share what do you think about. Me encanta. Perfecto.
Thank you, teacher.
Aunque pues tenemos que trabajar, we need to work on the time, ¿ok? El
Yes.
logro de esta actividad es que para, no sé, cierto tipo de encuentros, no sé, después del cuarto encuentro, algo así, ustedes sean capaces, you're being able to speak 2 minutes, no more than that, and be able to share all your ideas, que sean capaces de compartir todas sus ideas en esos 2 minutos. Así que te felicito. Perfecto.
Okay, teacher. I take it account. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. So, Giselle, are you ready, or Natalia? Remember that this is the first exercise. Of course, it's not going to be perfect. O sea, el primer ejercicio no va a ser perfecto si no tienen más de 2 minutos. Igual, we need to try, ¿no? Give a try. Tenemos que intentarlo. Entonces, Giselle, Natalia, Katy.
Okay, teacher, I'm here.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much. So, you can start now.
Okay. I like this encounter because was good communication with others. Also, I like because the reading material express all feelings and situation occurred during 2019. It's important recognize our emotion during this time because the pandemic brought or left us many psychological disorder and we are must be aware in them. Thank you.
Okay. So you were missing 1 minute and 45 seconds, okay? Please keep in mind and organize your idea. Try to speak as much as you can. Trata de hablar tanto como puedas in order to reach out para alcanzar esos 2 minutos. Listo, Giselle? But thank you so much. I like that. Kathy, Natalia, please. We are almost done with the activity for today.
Okay, I am nervous. Okay. Estoy
You
muy
can
nerviosa.
start.
Ok, solo voy a decir las cosas que me gustaron del texto, ¿cierto? No, sin presión.
Yes, no worries. This is the first encounter. It's missing 7.
Okay, I like the context is the, ¿cómo se podría decir? Trasfondo. How do you say trasfondo?
Like background.
Repeat, please.
Background.
Okay, is the context, the background is the pandemic. What moment, please? What moment, please? Affected a student and the teacher. Um, families
Yes.
is the situation is complicated. Is the se dice, how do you pronounce analysis?
Analysis.
Okay, is the analyze is the context, okay? Es the first, like, como que lo primero que me gustó, como el contexto que se analizó.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry si me demoro, pero...
You are missing 47 seconds.
Okay. Ok, ya voy a buscar la otra parte que me gustó porque yo lo tenía en resumen, pero no lo pude pasar a mi celular en el momentito. Así que lo estoy tratando de buscar de nuevo.
Okay.
Ok. Eh, ok, sorry. Ay, se me olvidó dónde está el pedacito. Aquí está. Okay, is the second likes is the collaborative for academic, social, and emotional
Your
learning
time
for class.
is up.
Me demoré mucho
Okay.
buscando el otro pedazo.
Yes, no worries, Natalia. For the next sign, as I mentioned, please try to organize what do you want to say. As I mentioned, this is going to be an exercise that we're going to be doing on every single class. So next time you're going to have time to prepare your summary, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Perfecto. Kathy, you are missing. I think you're the only one, right?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, wonderful. So you can start now.
Okay. The test teaching critical social and emotional skill in pandemic talk about how the pandemic emotionally affect high school students in the province of, how do you pronounce Laguna?
Lake.
Place in the Philippines, as stated that not only the students were affected but also the teacher. What stood out to me the most was what told BOA that in addition to the stress related to the pandemic, spending 6 hours a day in an online class cause more stress for children because children really get stressed about being connected in a class because it means seeing a screen at the time. For example, I had 3 cousins who are studying and during the pandemic they say that they didn't like that I was boring and the student experienced emotion and depression due various moments and situations that they experienced during the pandemic relate to the type of study and what was happening in the world. And the teacher how to adapt to the virtual modality because they could no longer see face-to-face classes. I finished.
Okay, perfect. You are missing 14 seconds. So thank you so much, Katie. You did a great job. Everybody did a great job. Remember, this is the first try. So I hope by the next encounter, that it will be the next week, you prepare your ideas and share the summary with me. As I mentioned, it's not going to be as like a summary itself, but as Katie did, as Dalida did, you can share like what do you think about the reading, like your personal opinion, like what is important, what is not, for example, because yeah, you can say that no, teacher, in my opinion, social skills or emotional learning is not important because this, and that. And I'm not going to refuse that. Yo no voy a decir que no. Entonces, cada quien puede preparar su speech para la siguiente clase. I'll be sending you the material, and of course, I think the tutor also send you the material. So, girls, I just wanted to just say thank you for attend this encounter. Thank you so much. This is it for today. I'm really glad that you participate and like enjoy this experience. And of course, see you on the next third Tuesday. Yeah.
Okay, teacher, thank you for your patience, for your attention, and all that ends in ancient.
I like that. Okay. Okay. Voy a detener
Thank
la
you, teacher,
grabación.
for class.